Hey YouTube, what's up? Some of you have already watched my earlier videos about how someone is conducting experiments on me since I was a baby using military technology. I want to share something with you. I know a lot of you are talking about the pole shift, and I've had visions about it. I know that a lot of people don't believe in visions. Some of you are going to think it's just the military technology. Some of you will actually think that I'm communicating with angels. I'm going to let you decide what it is, because you already know that they're conducting tests on me. They can send images to my brain while I'm sleeping to influence my dreams. Well, that's what it does. All of it influences your dreams. You know, when they're talking to you and sending you images and zapping different parts of your body, then they can influence your dreams, and that's all part of the experiments. It's all part of the testing. But I've been experiencing something else that I want to share with you, because I actually think it might be angels. I'll just tell you what they've been showing me. It's not the same. It's not the same as the other technology. It's not people talking. They don't use words. They communicate by showing me things. So they've shown me events that are going to happen in the future. And this doesn't happen while I'm asleep, by the way. This happens when I'm awake. And the other thing that's really interesting about it is that I can access this. To me, it seems like another dimension. It seems like it's a higher dimension. You know, and somehow I'm able to not go there, but to just kind of see into it with my mind's eye. And I have a spiritual belief that there are higher beings that live. I'll just give you a really brief rundown of my spiritual beliefs. I believe that there's 12 dimensions to the universe, and that there's beings that live on every dimension. And I believe humans exist on the 5th dimension. We have 5 senses, we have 5 toes, and we're able to detect 5 dimensions: length, width, height, space, and time. And then I believe that the angels exist in the 6th dimension. I believe the 6th sense is the detection of thought. And above that, I don't really know, except that I believe that the creators of the universe live in the 12th dimension. So they're way above us. I have no idea what it's like there, except that I think that they're the ones that can basically just create things with a single thought, kind of stuff. So the creators live on the 12th. I do think that there is a quote-unquote Lord of the earth. The reason that I say that is because, well, the 5th dimension is a masculine frequency range. There's different frequency ranges. The 6th is a feminine frequency range. The 5th is a masculine frequency range. It's pretty obvious, that the world we live in is masculine dominated. So there is a male entity which sort of presides over the earth in the 5th dimension. It's not like that in every dimension, but in the 5th there's a male entity that is basically kind of like the Lord that presides over the earth, right? I don't really think this person is. I think this person is one of many that exist in the 12th dimension. But the only reason I even believe in the existence of this person is because he actually came to me. I mean, you guys can think that it's the military and their technology, and maybe it is. Maybe they really fooled me with this one, maybe they did, but I'm just going to tell you anyway. I saw this man's face with my mind's eye, and I had the sense that he was scanning my soul, and his eyes were different than any eyes I've ever seen before. It's almost like his eyes were scanning my entire life. And this happened in less than a minute. He was able to scan my entire life in less than a minute, it seemed. And I felt fear. I just had this sense that that judgment was happening right at that moment. And I felt a little, I felt a little fear. And then I just got this thought from him that said, "I will take you with me," and then he was gone. Well, I was really affected by this, and so, I mean, some of you will say, yeah, that's what they do with the military technology. They're really messing with people. Okay, but all right, you can believe whatever you want to believe. I was affected by it, though, and I'm not affected by the other stuff that they do, like the dreams. I don't believe any of my dreams anymore because I know they can influence my dreams. But this, I don't know. But the thing that gets me, though, is Johnny Cash wrote a song called "The Man That Comes Around." He says there's a man going around taking names and deciding who to save and who to blame or something like that. Anyway, I just think that's interesting because that was the exact sense that I got from this person. I got the sense that this person was going to each individual person, and it was taking him years to do it, even though he spent less than a minute on me. And I think time is different for them, though, too, in the other dimension. Anyway, weird stuff, right? So that happened. So now I'm thinking, is this real? I mean, it is in the Bible. It is in the ancient texts. I don't know. Maybe that was real. But anyway, I'll just go into the next stuff. The next stuff's really different, though, because what I mean is they don't talk. This is basically these beings that live in this other dimension, and they have shown me things. And the way that it started out was, I would be totally awake, and I would just see into this other dimension, this higher dimension. And I would look around in this other dimension. It's kind of hard to see at first, but I started calling out for people, and so people started coming to me eventually, and a few of them have started to show me visions. So I'm going to share with you the visions that I've seen. They showed me before they showed me these major visions, they showed me some smaller visions. So, for example, I would go up and they would show me some meteors. For example, right before those meteors, there was a meteor shower a couple weeks ago or something, and they had it on the news. Well, right before that, the day before they announced it on the news, I saw all these what I thought were shooting stars in the sky, and that's what they showed me. And they don't talk; they just point.